Good morning, all. I am Dr. Chandrasekhar Pahagsnalli, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, BMSIT of Technology and Management, Bangalore. Today I am going to explain about Oxide Group of Minerals. There are many minerals in oxide groups. Today we have with us two minerals. One is called hematite. These two are hematite, and this one is called a magnetite minerals. And these two minerals are occurs in sedimentary rocks, especially sedimentary rocks. Now let's go with the physical properties of minerals. How to identify this hematite and magnetite minerals? And these minerals are available on the earth in sedimentary rocks. So the property of this mineral is called the color. You can see the color of these two minerals. This is called a red color or brown color. It's a combination of that. Especially this hematite, it is in a reddish brown color. We can call it as a reddish brown color. And this is hematite, we can call it a black color metals. Okay, so let's discuss about the hematite minerals. Okay, it's having the banded nature. You can see that series of bands. It's a iron, gray color it's iron, red color it is called the quartz, or it's the jasper. Okay, that's why we call it as a banded hematite quartz, or we can call it as a banded hematite quartz, BHQ and BHJ, jasper, or it may be the quartz, BHQ or BHJ. Okay, and the color is reddish brown color, and streak is when you rub with the streak. So this is hematite, and its a streak is cherry red color. When you rub with this, you can see this is called a cherry red color. Okay, this is called a streak plate. When you rub with the streak plate, this mineral it can release the cherry red color. Okay, and this is luster is a metallic. It looks like a metals. That's why we call it as a metallic luster. And diaphanite is the opaque, because it's not having what you call the ability of transferring the light. Okay, so the next is the cleavages are very poor. The weaker zones in this mineral are very poor. Okay, and fracture is uneven fracture. When you break these minerals, it breaks in uneven shapes. That's why we call it the uneven fracture. And hardness is 5 to 6. Okay, and quartz is the 7 and diamond is the 10. So in between, this is called a 5 to 6, the hardness, strength of the minerals. And the specific gravity. So the hardness is when you scratch with the minerals. When you scratch with the minerals, it's showing the it may not release the any color of this, or it may not be having any scratch on the mineral. That may be a more than 5 hardness. Almost all the minerals, less than 5 mineral, the hardness of the mineral, it can release some color and it can mark on the mineral some scratches. Otherwise, it will be a high hardness. You can also call it as a high, low, and medium hardness. Better you can call it as when you rub it, what you call with the knife, you can identify the hardness. Okay, and specific gravity, when you hold the minerals, what is the weight of the minerals compared to the volume and all, you can easily identify that whether it is low specific gravity, high specific gravity, or medium specific gravity. Instead of putting the number, it's very difficult to justify that yes, this is a 5 specific gravity or 8 specific gravity. So approximately you can identify the specific gravity by weighing the holding the mineral, and you can show that yes, this is low, medium, and high the specific gravity. So occurrences, it occurs in the sedimentary rocks, especially in the sedimentary rocks, and even some extent there will be in metamorphic rocks also. You can see that. Okay, and uses. So This, especially this hematite, these two hematite, we use it in modern industry, iron and steel, manufacturing of iron and steel. We use this, the hematite minerals. Okay, thank you very much. Let's continue with another mineral of oxide group of minerals. This is called the magnetite minerals. So almost all the properties of both the minerals, hematite and magnetite, are the same, but there are some typical characters or totally different than this hematite. So the color will be the different. That's a major thing. This is a black color. This is a cherry red color, and it's in the form of the massive deposits. These two are massive deposits, and it's a black color, and the streak is also black. This is how, when you rub with these minerals, okay, you can see this. When you rub this mineral, you can see this. This is called black color streak. That's the major difference between these two minerals. Okay, magnetite and hematite, right? So this is a black color streak, and it looks like a metals. That's why we call it as a metallic luster. Okay, and diaphanity is opaque. It does not have the ability of transferring the light through these particular minerals. Especially in the quartz group of minerals, you can have the transparent in the particular quartz. Especially in the milky quartz, you can have the transparent light, the diaphanities. And cleavages are perfectly, it is absent here, absolutely, it's absent. And fracture is looks like a conchoidal fracture, and you can break the minerals, you can see the arc shapes of the structures. And the specific gravity, it will be a high here because of rich of iron content in hematite and magnetite. Especially in the magnetite, it's a higher than the hematite. Okay, and generally it occurs the magnetite in sedimentary as well as in the metamorphic rock. Okay, and typical properties of this mineral, especially the magnetite, is black color, and it's a streak is black, color is also black. Okay, and the another typical character of this magnetite, it's called magnetic attraction. This will attract with the magnet. That is the property of this typical property of the magnetite. Okay, and the uses of these two, magnetite and hematite, these two are used in iron and steel, manufacturing of iron and steel industries. This is the most imported bulk commodities in the world. Okay, and for infrastructure development, for industries, construction, dam construction, tunnel construction, and building constructions, and reservoir construction, we need iron and steel. For that, this raw material is very essential, and we have very good iron ore deposits in India, especially in Karnataka, Goa, Madhya Pradesh, in Chhattisgarh. We have enough reserve and resources in India, especially the iron ore deposits. Thank you one and all for this session.